Some mornings arrive quietly. No alarms, no rush, just you, the soft hum of time, and a stillness that sometimes feels too loud. Maybe the house is silent. Maybe the phone hasn't buzzed in days. You sit up, glance at your slippers, and wonder, am I still needed, still seen, still important? And in that moment, even the strongest hearts can ache, aching not from weakness, but from being overlooked. You've given your years, your wisdom, your energy. You've loved, worked, raised, supported, endured. And now, as the world speeds forward with younger faces and louder voices, you might feel as if it's moved on without you. But let me say this, and as clearly and calmly as possible, you still matter. Your presence is powerful, and the way you start your morning can be your quiet revolution. Not with confrontation, not with lectures, not with noise, but with small, deliberate choices that reclaim your self-worth without asking for permission. These 7 morning habits aren't loud. They don't demand it, they don't plead, they whisper. They invite respect. They help you live longer, and not just in years, but in purpose, in presence, and in peace. Let's begin. Before anything else, pause. Don't rush to stand. Don't grab your phone. Just lie there for 60 seconds. Close your eyes if they're open. Inhale slowly. Let the air stretch your ribs. Exhale fully. This is not about meditation, though it might feel like it. It's about starting the day with your own rhythm. For decades, mornings were about other people. The job, the kids, the spouse, the schedule. But now, this space belongs to you. These few quiet seconds are more powerful than most realize. In stillness, you reconnect with yourself before the outside world can tell you who to be. Repeat to yourself if it helps. I am here. I am present. This moment belongs to me. You're not just waking your body, you're waking your soul. This is your foundation, gentle, grounded, unshakable. Clothing used to be for others, meetings, dinners, guests, but now, every morning, choose to dress like the day is worth showing up for, not for appearances, not for flattery, for you. Choose clothes that feel good on your skin, a color that brightens your mood, even an accessory that reminds you of a younger, bolder version of yourself, and she's still in there. Groom yourself, not as a routine, but as a ritual. Comb your hair with love. Smooth lotion on your face like you do for someone you care about deeply. Because that someone is you. This is not vanity. This is reverence. When you dress with intention, even in the quiet of your home, you say something the world needs to hear. I am worth showing up for, and in doing so, you invite the world to show up for you too. Before the coffee, before the medication, before the list of things to do, drink water, plain, clean, unrushed. Feel it move through you, nourishing your cells, softening your joints, easing your mind. Hydration is an act of survival, yes, but also of renewal. Imagine it as your first, self-respect ritual of the day. Each sip says, my health matters, my body deserves care, I am still worthy of thriving. Bonus tip? Add a slice of lemon or a dash of sea salt to elevate it into a gentle detox, physically and energetically. You've poured into others all your life. This is your turn. You don't need to be a writer. You don't need a fancy leather journal. Just keep a notebook nearby. Every morning, write 2 short lines. One thing you're grateful for, one thing you're looking forward to. It might look like this: grateful for warm socks on cold floors. Looking forward to hearing birds sing at 7. Small maybe, but powerful. Because journaling, even this simply, does something miraculous. It anchors you to the present and reminds you that the day has potential. You're not just surviving. You're participating, creating, choosing. And in these moments, you gently take back authorship of your story. This one is quiet and deeply transformative. Many seniors are spoken over, or dismissed, or made the punchline of jokes masked as harmless fun. Some of the deepest cuts come from family, not out of cruelty, but casual disregard. So what do? You don't argue, you don't plead, you don't perform. You pause, you breathe, you let silence speak for you. When someone says something out of line, and you meet it not with confrontation but calm, You show strength beyond words, and when that becomes a morning mindset, when you rehearse self-control instead of resentment, you build a different kind of resilience. Your silence, when chosen, becomes a boundary in itself. Not passive, not weak, powerful. Because sometimes the loudest message is the one not spoken. The body changes. Joints stiffen. Muscles ache. That's real. But so is this. Movement is life. Start your day with motion, even if it's small. 5 minutes is enough. Gentle stretching. Standing leg lifts while brushing your teeth. Arm rolls while your coffee brews. A walk to the mailbox with purpose in your step. This isn't about workouts. It's about reminding your brain and body that you are still participating. In the world, every stretch says, I still choose vitality. Every breath says, I still belong in this body. You are not broken. You are not past your prime. You are in a different season, one that still deserves care, attention, and love. Let movement be your morning declaration. I am still here, last, but deeply important. Start each day by doing one small thing that matters. Not to the world, not to your family, but to you. Maybe it's feeding birds, watering a single plant, sending a loving text, listening to a song that stirs your soul, reading one page of a book that makes you feel wise and alive. Purpose doesn't need a paycheck or a platform. It just needs presence. When you do something meaningful each morning, you don't wait for life to give you direction. You become your own compass. This is how you stay connected to the part of you that still dreams, still loves, still longs. This is how you don't just exist. You live. Let's be honest. Aging can be lonely. It can be frustrating. You may feel invisible in spaces you once ruled with grace. You may wonder if your quiet mornings will ever hold magic again. But hear this. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten, and you don't have to shout to be heard. Your strength now lives in your subtleties, in your slow stretch, in your clean glass of water, in the way you smooth your hair or sit up a little taller. In the grace with which you choose not to argue. Every habit we shared today is a love letter to your future self, and every one of them carries the power to lengthen your life, not just in time, but in quality. You deserve mornings that feel sacred, not routine. You deserve rituals that whisper, I still matter. So if this video resonated with you, if even one of these habits lit a small flame inside, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Tell me which habit speaks to you the most, or simply say, still here. Let that be our quiet anthem, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Not just to support this channel, but to say I'm still growing, still learning, still claiming joy. This isn't about pretending to be young again. It's about being deeply, fully, unapologetically present in the skin you're in. And if nobody told you today, you are still needed. You are still radiant. And this morning, it's just the beginning.